Greetings, interwebs, YouTube viewers. Grumpy Man here. It's been a while. I think end of last summer. It's now, it's Easter Sunday, 2020. A lot of things changed. I think the last video I put out is when I got rid of my my motorcycle. So my R1200R, 2015, I got rid of it for a lot of reasons. I won't get into it again. You can watch that video. I'm slowly getting back into it. Probably not a motorcycle this year. I have a new toy. If you've watched my channel, you know I had a Focus ST 2016, bright yellow, very nice car. However, I had lots of problems with it. It was throwing codes all the time. They rebuilt part of the engine, the phasers, the cam, the variable valve timing phasers, various camshaft position sensors got done a few times. I think even one of the computers they changed. It was pretty much a lemon. So at the end of last year, so thank Canadian Thanksgiving, I got myself a new toy, which I'll switch cameras in a second. So I'm putting a bit of videos about my new car. Next year, so 2021, probably we'll get some sort of bike. I don't know if it'll be new or used, but I'll probably be dying to ride. Right now, as I said, it's Easter Sunday 2020. We're in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic. I've been working, luckily, I've been working a lot of hours. I've been working from home. This week coming up will be my 5th week working from home. I have probably another month. The numbers haven't stabilized yet, so they're still making everyone work from home, which is fine. Be honest, a bit boring, but changing my lifestyle a bit to be a bit more exercise, to do a bit more exercise and so forth. Still single, dating is kind of non-existent right now. Working on some things, but obviously we're not supposed to be meeting people and all that good stuff. So if you're a new person joining, I'll be putting probably in the future motorcycle videos, customization little videos, although I've done most of the mods I'm going to do. Minor, my new car's a lease again, so I'm just doing some minor stuff that not expensive, so that either I'll change them when I hand it back in a few years, or I'll just leave them because why not? So thanks for watching. I'm going to just switch to my GoPro. I'm going to take some shots of the car, the specifications, the specific one that I got, and any dislikes and likes and so forth. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, stay tuned. I'll be right back with the other camera. Hey everyone, it's Grumpy Man. As I said, here's my reveal. This is what I bought, or leased, sorry. So this is a 2019 Mustang GT. And just go around. So far I really love this car. It's a lot of fun, big difference from my Focus ST. Obviously this is rear drive with like more than double the power of about double the power of the Focus ST. Focus ST was 252, this is 460, so yeah. So this is a 2019, it's manual, it's a performance pack level 1. So what that gives me is these wheels, staggered, snow tires still on, like I said, pandemic, so garages are closed. So I have a nice new set of wheels, which I'll show you, to put on for my summer tires. It's Pirelli P4S's that come with, Michelin P4S that come with it, which are really good tires. I haven't got a chance to try them out too much. So you get those big 6-piston Brembos in the front, and in the back, well, you get bigger wheels. So you have 255 40 19s in the front, 275 40 19s in the back. The back brakes I'm going to dress up a bit. You can see they're plain gray. So it also gives you the strut brace in the engine compartment. It gives you stiffer suspension, so different springs, different rates. You also get heavy duty cooling, so there's a bigger radiator. There's a bunch of cooling vents in the front, I would say, because I went to change the front logo, the Mustang badge, and I had to get it from underneath. Usually from the top where the latches, the hood latches, you can get your hand down in there, but there's plastic. So so this also has it has the active exhaust option. So if you go here, you can see, maybe not, there's a valve on the inside pipe, so you can make it quiet, and that you can put a kind of like a schedule. So if you do start the car early in the morning, late at night, it will go in quiet mode automatically, which is very good because the thing gets pretty loud in track mode and sport mode. In normal mode, it's a little bit louder than a Mustang GT with just a standard exhaust. From what I've heard from YouTube videos and stuff, I don't know anyone with one. So I have that option. The other option I have is Magna Ride. That I haven't driven one without Magna Ride, so I can't tell you. I can say that when you put it in sport mode, the suspension is a bit stiffer, especially on the crappy roads we have here in Quebec. Besides that, I have the big stereo system, which is nice, Bang & Olufsen. It's pretty good. There's like 12 speakers or something. It's good. It has everything I need. I also have the premium. So this is a GT premium, sorry. So that comes with a bunch of stuff. It doesn't have heated and cooled seats because the person that ordered this and didn't take it got the full Recaro manual race seats, which are fine, but vented seats would have been really nice. You get really hot in these things. I went for a nice drive yesterday, and I mean, it was only 5 degrees outside Celsius, but still inside in a t-shirt I'm still sweating, but maybe that's just me. So the other option I have is the 401A package, which gives you a bunch of stuff, including the electronic dashboard, which you can configure. That's probably the biggest thing. Blind spot monitoring is pretty good because these mirrors are ridiculously small. So it helps you to pay attention. Yeah, like I said, I got snow tires on. These are I bought a cheap set of used Soto 03. This thing in the winter is quite the handful. Obviously, it's not a good winter car, but I'm used to rear-wheel drive. I grew up on rear-wheel drives. My first few cars were like Malibus and, you know, big ass late 70s rear-wheel drive cars. Mind you, they didn't have this much power. I think they had a 5-liter V8, and it was like maybe 120, 130 horsepower, 2-barrel carburetor, one wheel in the back powered, no limited slip. This has torsion, so performance pack could get better gearing. I think it's 373s in the back. The gearing itself is quite tall. I mean, second gear, I think I could hit 60 miles an hour in second gear. 100 kilometers, just about. It's pretty tall. And 6th gear is very tall, so if at the highway doing 100, 110, you're not even 2,000 RPM. So on the highway, the gas mileage is pretty good. Not that I care all that much. Yeah, gas has gone down with this pandemic. We were paying about $1.20 a liter before, and now it's at 76 cents. I don't think we've gone below $1 a liter since probably, my son is almost 15, so probably 12 years at least. So I'll open it up. It's got the smart door locks and everything, but it's already unlocked. You can see it's very nice. One mod I did right there was, you can see the shift knob. It's like a Bullet, the special edition Mustang, Bullet Mustang. I put a white shift knob. That adds at least 200 horsepower right there. That and I put a couple stickers, and you know, I'm in Lamborghini territory. So I'll do some other videos about the electronic dash and stuff. It's really nice. The menu system is kind of, it's like, to get the stuff, I mean, you get used to it, you know where everything is, but it's a bit convoluted. You hit the pony button and then you can get to your settings, but to switch back, to go back and forth really quick from show my gauges in the middle, which is what I usually have, just useless gauges. Like here I have like the differential temperature and stuff. There's no oil pressure. There's oil pressure, there's no oil temperature. So the GT350, 350R, 500, get that in the middle. Performance Pack gives you those gauges. I have a vacuum gauge, which is utterly useless. Oil pressure, I guess, has some use, but I can have it on the dash. I'm trying to find a way that I can, I think the sensor is still there, I'm not sure. And then maybe I can just retrofit a gauge. But that's really not, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, vacuum gauge. I mean, on the EcoBoost, it's a boost gauge as as well. But yeah. Yeah, these seats are good, but they're manual, so you have like, notches. So I can't get maybe like 100%. I mean, I'm used to it now, it's fine. But if you have electric seats, you can move them like just a millimeter if you want. This is like, you only have the notches. It's height adjustable and so forth. I'm 5'10", I have a 32 inseam, so I think my legs are a little bit short, I think. So, like I said, I'm used to it. It's not, I think I could get it more comfortable if I had electric seats, and I would, like I said, I would like vented seats, but hey, these are racing seats. I got the holes here for a racing harness. So I started doing some little mods. So the first thing I did was the shifter. You can see there's blue LEDs there instead of incandescent. I had white and I bought blue. They were really cheap. I like the blue. They're pretty bright, which is handy, I guess. So this is the fastest car I've owned. I've always kind of wanted like a Camaro or a Mustang. So yeah, so the little mods I've done here, this was chrome. The 5.0 was chrome. I changed that. That wasn't too bad. You basically heat it up with a heat gun and it comes off. It's double-sided tape. There's pins, so you don't have to worry about alignment. Just getting all the goop off is, I used WD-40 and I used some Goop Gone citrus base something that I had. Because I have a ceramic coating on the car and I didn't really want to use anything harsher than that. I mean, I have stuff to take bandages off if you had goop on your arm or something from a Band-Aid, but I didn't want to use it on that. So it took a little time, and plus you don't want to scratch the paint either, so you have to be hard but be gentle. That's my new trademark, maybe. And in the front you can see I put the black badge, so I wanted the blacked out. If I would have ordered my own Mustang instead of one that was on the lot, I would have gotten the black accent package. Probably this color. It's kind of nice having something a little bit less flashy than the bright yellow. These hood vents is one thing that I want to change. They have some carbon fiber ones, so this would be all carbon fiber. They're functional. So I might do those, I'm not sure. They're pretty easy to take off. There's just a few little tiny little screws or something underneath. And that's something that could be resold easily. So I did that. These little lights here, they were red and just had like the little incandescent 168 bulb. So this is LED now and smoked. I'm not a big fan of smoking the lights because that's a safety thing, even though this is all LED lighting. They're pretty bright, but I'm not a big fan of that. So, but this is just by law, you have to have little marker lights. It doesn't really do much that I can tell. This used to be just chrome. You can see it's a little bit thicker. This lights up. So that is actually pretty cool at night. You actually see it when you use the backup camera. So if I just click the door, you can see that lights up. That's it's a little thing. That wasn't too bad to do either. They do sell some lights that are, this would be white clear kind of, not red when it's not lit up. It's the European spec lights, and I might get those. They're a little bit pricey. Backup light, I did put an LED bulb in there, so it shines a bit better when you're backing up. I apologize for any of the camera work here. I just have a basic, I'm using my GoPro with a little wand. I don't have one of those mounts that smooth everything, so I apologize. I'll get better. I got to get another little harness and a tripod, or borrow a tripod from someone actually. So that's the mods I've done so far. This car it's bloody fast. So with the manual, the 0 to 60 miles an hour time is 4.2, and I believe with the 10-speed auto, is 3.8. So anything around 4 seconds, 0 to 60 miles or 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, that's freaking fast. I know there's cars that do it. There's some new cars that come out, Teslas and other supercars that can do like 2.7. I know the new 911 Turbo S, the 2021, does that. Yeah, so it's a really good car. This color, when it's clean, right now I apologize, it's dirty, but it's the spring, so we have lots of crap on the roads and it doesn't stay clean. There's a lot of metallic flake in it. You can kind of see on the fin there that's one of the other things you get with the performance pack. You get that. Yeah, I was saying if I would have spec'd this out myself, I probably wouldn't have got the performance pack. I'm never going to track the car. I would have got more of the aesthetic stuff, so I would have got the black accent package, and I would have gotten black accent package. I might have got an automatic, maybe. This with the auto rev matching downshifts is pretty cool. And I don't drive too much in traffic, but you get the remote start. And sometimes at the train station when it's minus 20 Celsius, I can on my phone and hit start if I had the automatic. I would have got the sound system. I would have got the 401A. I would have got the vented seats, which are part of the premium package. I would have got adaptive cruise control. It's the safe and sound package, I think they call it. Maybe. I do have the sonar on the side and the back too, so if you're pulling out snowbanks and you're pulling out of a driveway, it will beep if there's cross traffic, not just people behind you. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I probably would have got that. The black accent gives you the black roof. It gives you the look. The wheels are pretty nice. They're not staggered though, but like I said, I don't really care. I would have kept those wheels probably for the winter tires, and I'll show real quick. So my garage has been cleaned up. So I got these set of wheels, pretty cheap. Essilor nuts, 19s, nothing. Just putting the stock summer tires back on, the Michelins. I'm waiting for the TPMS sensors. The dealers are all closed around here, so I had to order them from. I think I got them from American Muscle. I got all my motorcycle stuff there, posters, 1985 vintage, all the Honda stuff. That's pretty cool. I can't believe I kept it. Anyway, so that's that. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so I apologize about the camera work. I'm working on it. I'm used to just having it strapped to my helmet, and I wanted to use something other than my iPhone for recording this. I like the depth of field better on this, and I might mess around with some 4K videos, but I can only do 4K 30. It's a Hero 5, so maybe I'll do that on my iPhone. I have lots of space. So anyway, thank you for watching, and subscribe and all that. And if there's anything particular you want to see about the Mustang, I mean, there's a lot of Mustang videos on YouTube. I'm basically I'm doing this because I have a lot of spare time. And I do like the car. I've always been a car guy, even though all my videos so far have been motorcycle related and a couple of personal life little vlogs. Yeah, so this is during the pandemic, so I'll just say, stay safe, stay away from people, unless they're your family, I guess. Just follow the rules, and I don't know, the States is getting hit real bad. Canada is getting hit fairly bad, but our leadership is probably a little bit more trustworthy. Nothing against the American government, but yeah, they were kind of, I don't have much faith in them. And it is our southern neighbors that we know and love, and hopefully they get through it. Okay, they're probably the highest count now of deaths and cases right now in the world. Yeah, so like I said, stay safe. During the pandemic, perfect time to go for a drive. Not much else you can do. Put on some tunes or get on your bike with some tunes, and try not to be bored when you're not working. So take care. Till next time.